What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the mobile studio, aka my car. So as always, or a lot of times, if you experience any audio variance outside of my normal quality, please attribute it to that. So with that being said, let's get into the topic of today's video, in which many of you already know. USA basketball was able to win the gold medal. They defeated France in the gold medal game. I think it was 97 to 86 or something along those lines to win the gold medal. Steph Curry balled out for the second straight game, scored 24 points, hit 8 threes, including some ridiculous ones in the last 2 minutes of the game. It was including that last one that he hit over two people was just absolutely out of this world. And LeBron ended up winning the Olympic MVP. And while this video is not about that, if you want me to do a quick separate one, kind of outlining my thoughts on that, let me know in the comments section, and I'll see if I can get around to doing one. But while that is over, one thing I will not miss is this commentary team that you see pictured on the screen. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of they were awful. I'm just going to say it. They were absolutely awful. I was reading a piece from awfulannouncing.com where fans were raving about the pairing, but I'd like to know what fans they were talking to, because the last three games I just had to watch with the sound completely off. You know, the first games I was watching and I was listening to them, and the thing that struck me is like their whole play off each other, their whole thing, it just seemed forced. It didn't seem natural. Just the wordplay, it was just bad. Of course, you know, they had to. You've got to polish LeBron constantly, and there was that came in. They didn't skimp on that. I'll say it like that. It was just bad, man. Like I said, the first game or two, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't think this is really gonna be it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to give him a chance, but like by the third game, I was like, man, these dudes are terrible together. Like, they're just terrible. Whether it's Dwayne Wade saying bro every other word, which bothers me just in regular conversation, but to do it on a global broadcast, and I just was like, how do we go from, you know, the Marv Alberts, you know, Mike Bream and Doug Collins and some of these other announced teams to this, to Brofest? It was bad. It wasn't engaging. It didn't draw you into the game. It didn't teach you about the game. It didn't talk about any of the intricacies and the things of that nature. And it made the experience rather of watching these games far less enjoyable. And I think Noah Eagle, I think his father or something is Iron Eagle, who's a really good announcer, and said, I know Wade did some stuff on TNT. He wasn't awful when he was on TNT. He was all right. You know, he was cool. But this pairing right here, it did, like I said, it didn't work. It seemed like forced. It just wasn't like for instance, you know, we've seen, you know, the team of Bream, Van Gundy, and Mark Jackson, and how they interacted, and how natural and how their commentary added to the game and made it a more enjoyable experience as a fan. And what I saw, it was the complete and utter opposite of that. And like I said, I just had to turn it off. And from what I hear from other creators in the independent space, I'm not alone in that thinking. Because at first I thought it was me. I'm like, man, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm being too hard on these cats. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. But no. And while D Wade, as a basketball player and what he was able to accomplish, Hall of Fame, top 75, I have tremendous respect for what he did on the court, playing the game of basketball. But this right here, this was terrible. Look, they was talking about having Snoop commentate stuff. I would have much rather heard him than these two jokers here. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on about this too long. So what did you think about the pairing, the commentating team of Noah Eagle and Dwayne Wade? Did you enjoy it? Did you think they were good together? Would you like to see them do other things? We know, the NBA on NBC is coming back. We got to hear that theme song a lot over the past 2 weeks, and it did bring back some fond memories. So would you like to see them maybe on a revamped NBA on NBC? Or do you share my sentiment in that they were terrible? Or maybe not, you just don't think, you don't think, you're not quite as hard on them as I am. You don't think they were quite as bad as I'm saying. Let us know in the comment section and let's have a conversation about it. As always, thank you for spending a few moments with us. I'll be back with more videos real soon. And as always, make sure you tell the ones that you love them. Peace.